Hey, it's Monday. That's shoulder day. I'm going to start the day off with some partial side laterals. And what I do is I select a weight which is far too heavy to lift up completely. I've chosen a 15 kilo. And the idea is it's still building muscle even though you can't get it to the very top. The heavier weight will stimulate the muscle to grow. I'm doing 3 sets and 12 reps per set. I prefer to start the workout doing this as it's the hardest exercise, so might as well do it while I'm fresh. I got this exercise idea from John Meadows, so you should check out his YouTube. This exercise is also from John Meadows. I use a lighter weight for this. We're doing higher reps. It's a 7 kilo dumbbell. He suggests to position the arms one at 10 o'clock and one at 2 o'clock. Try and do high reps, so maybe 15 in 3 sets, or until failure. I really like using the bench as a support. I find that it stops me from cheating as well if you are supporting yourself. Both these exercises will do the side delts. I'm going to do front, rear and side today. These next exercises will do the rear delts. This is a pretty similar exercise to the last, except I'm bending my elbows more, which allows me to lift a heavier weight. And by doing that, this is going to do the rear. I've started to enjoy doing shoulder exercises. I like how you can break it down into those 3 categories. I like doing the rear delt the best, especially once I've done the exercises. I can physically touch it and feel it, and it looks like it's sort of swollen after I've done each exercise. It could also be because I had shoulder injuries for so long and I couldn't do anything. Maybe for the past 5 months I've been able to do shoulder exercises. I have to be very careful with the angle I use, especially when I'm doing the front raises and some of those lateral raises. If you look closely, you might see one of my arms is slightly in or slightly lower than the other one. It's my range of movement is nowhere near as what it used to be. If you have any shoulder injuries or rotator cuff injuries, for example, maybe check out a video I did several weeks ago on some of the stretches and exercises that I do maybe 3 days a week. I was doing them every day when I was just starting out. Now it's just a maintenance. I find that it's strengthened the shoulder muscle, and maybe it's given me some better rotation and movement of the shoulder joints. You could also select specific exercises that you can still do and avoid those ones which give you those niggling pains. These front shoulder raises were the ones that always gave me problems. I still now have to be careful. I find that one of my arms when I raise it is on a slightly different angle to compensate. It might just be it's just restricted and it just naturally goes up in that direction now. And often one shoulder is weaker than the other and I can't lift that one while the other one could probably do 2 more reps. I got these shoulder injuries from my work, so none of the injuries I have are actually from doing any gym work. I don't want to make people think that this is destroying my body. The shoulder injury was from when I was using tree loppers to cut branches that were probably a bit too thick for the lopper, and that's how I stuffed up my rotator cuffs. You can get surgery for this. Apparently it can fix it, but I've looked into it and seen plenty of evidence saying you can manage it yourself and do those exercises and pretty much heals by itself. These shoulder press, I could never have done these. These would have been the worst thing for it 6 months ago. But now, if I'm careful and I use the correct angle, I can do them with no pain at all. So it goes to show you don't need surgery. Even though the doctor might want to cut you open, there are other alternatives. Also, I tried PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma, when they take out blood from your body. They put it in a centrifuge, they spin it, and then the plasma goes to the top and they inject that into your parts that are sore. Apparently that is very good at healing inflammation, for example. I didn't have too much success with that. I also tried BPC 157, which is a peptide, and also that didn't really do a lot for me. I think all those things are probably best for muscle and ligament problems. Well, I had actual tears. So it pretty much comes down to all those exercises and stretches that I did. That's it for now, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. See you next time.